Hello, this is David Dean, and today we're going over something a little bit different. I've been trying to do this video for a while, but finally just got the heroes I needed to really complete it. And basically what we're looking at is the support bonus for whatever hero you're playing. If you're new to the game, these two slots for your squad bonuses can add enormous amount of damage onto your character to help them survive and finish the missions, or give them new abilities. Like right now I have Urban Assault Soldier as my main hero, and supporting her, get out of that, I have the Double Agent, which gives her the ability of cluster bombs. And that's the way most abilities are. They're very simple and clear forward to what the squad bonus is. But the two favorite support bonuses are the ones I hear discussed the most, are not as clear. And when I went and tested the numbers, they never gave the numbers they actually said. One of them is the Outlander Reclaimer, which has shown up in two different events. And he gives 20% energy damage increase to whatever your hero is doing. Went and tested that, and I never got 20%, and I will go through the numbers more in a bit here. And the other one, this has been my favorite since the game started. Unfortunately, she seems to be a very rare hero. The Shuriken Master Sarah. Most people just abbreviate her SMS. And her increases all ability damage by 20%. So you have one support bonus that increases all ability damage 20%, and one that increases energy 20%, which neither one really gives you a 20% increase. What I did was go into the game, and I went and tested, like on Soldier, I went and tested Shockwave and grenades and the lingering energy damage on the grenades, if you're fortunate enough to have that ability. And then I went with my Constructor and did some other ones. But I'm just breaking down the numbers here. This is not a gameplay video. I am going to put the numbers and what I got in the description box also, so you can look at them there. But just to let you know, for energy, to me this should be really clear. Anything you have that does energy damage, like an energy weapon or your turret, should get a 20% increase. That was not the case. For Soldier, when I went and did grenades with the Reclaimer, the grenade itself only did a 6% increase in damage. But the lingering energy damage did a 22% increase in damage. So, and grenade shouldn't really be an energy damage, the lingering energy should be. But for some reason, grenade 6% increase, lingering 22. But when I went with the Ninja, on her, I got on the grenade a 23% increase to the damage of the grenade. And the lingering energy damage was 23% more. So on like the grenades, you're definitely doing much more damage with Sarah than you are with the Reclaimer. And then on Shockwave, Shockwave was really tough to get solid numbers on. I kept coming up with some strange numbers popping, but I also got some solid ones. And on this one, for some reason, I got 23% on her increase in damage, and then on the Outlander, 22 increase. So basically, it's about the same amount of damage increase with Shockwave. Just to let you know, like Shockwave, standardly, with either one of these, was doing roughly 20,000 points damage. But every once in a while, I would get a damage hit on a creature of 61,000, or I would get 2 damage hits on one creature from the single Shockwave. But overall, I was getting, like I said, the Reclaimer 22%, the Ninja 23%. And then decided to go and test some other ones, just to basically the ones I play the most, to know what I should be using. When I went over to electric floors, which several of the constructors have, I tested it with HeavyBase. The electric floors, doing it with the Ninja, I was getting an 18% increase in damage. That's pretty good. Hopped over to the Outlander, and I was getting a 2% increase in damage. So only a 2% increase to the electric floors. To me, electric floors is energy, so I should be getting the full 20%. But I'm not sure how they do their numbers. But yeah, definitely for electric floors, Ninja was way outpacing the damage. Also, I tested his turret on the turrets, which is a gadget. It's not an ability. But it says here, increase all ability damage by 20%. And if you check down here on combat ability damage, it actually says increases amount of base damage dealt with gadgets and class abilities. And I do understand that this 20% it's increasing is probably on the base. So whatever you're changing due to your core stats could be impacting that percentage. And also, if there's anything else out there by people on Reddit, by White Sushi or anybody else, or anybody's done videos on what actual percentage these two people put out, or these two heroes, definitely put the link in the comments, and I will pin it up top and let people know. But on this, just as I was saying with the turret damage for Sarah was at 18% increase in damage. Now the turret supposedly puts out energy damage, but the energy, it was once again only 2% increase with Outlander. So the Outlander was definitely falling short on the electric floors and the turret. But when I went and fired the weapon, is an energy weapon, which Sarah does no increased damage whatsoever. It just stays normal. On the Outlander, I got 11% increase in damage. And once again, that might just be because the 11 is on the base damage. I guess the best way to really test this out would be to clear out all my squad bonuses. And maybe I'll do that in a future one. But yeah, right now I'm getting 11% increase to my weapons that have energy damage to it with the Outlander. And then moving on to the Outlander I actually play right now, which is Deadshot Jess. When I was running her Teddy does physical damage. It says in the description, physical damage, so there should be no increase with the Outlander Reclaimer, but it actually gave a very small 2% increase once again. Why I'm getting the 2% on physical damage with the Outlander, do not know. But with Sarah, on her, I was getting a 22% increase to damage. And once again, I can understand the damage being, or percent of damage increase being lower because of changes to the fort scores from your survivor squad. But like in this case, I'm getting 22%, a higher percentage of damage than I actually should be doing. Can't explain to you why. But no, going back and forth with these, definitely it seemed like Sarah was working everywhere she should, and on average doing more damage than the Outlander, with the exception of weapons. Once again, with energy weapons, he was giving out 11% more damage with them. So it really just comes down to if you are running, like here, this Outlander, Deadshot Jess. A lot of people claim she's not a true sniper specialist. That's fine, but I'm still using my sniper rifle a lot with her. And I'm throwing down her enhanced teddies a lot. Since I'm using the teddies more than I'm shooting and using the turret as a gadget, to me, definitely the winner is running Sarah. Because that's just putting out a bunch of additional damage. And I don't get it on my sniper rifle, but for the damage I'm doing on the turret and the teddies, it just way outpaces them. But if I were to be playing a soldier, mainly one, let's see, I haven't leveled up a lot of these, but if you switch over to Survivalist or Bullet Storm, those, and you're using an energy weapon, which you most likely are at higher levels, then you would want to go with the Outlander and get that increased energy damage on your character. And I just wanted to get this out here. You'll find it anytime Epic puts out a new hero with a new squad bonus we had not seen before, it almost always is somehow broken when it first comes out. And even now, like Sarah has been out since the beginning of the game, and she's still putting out strange numbers. But as I said, I will put the numbers in the comments. Definitely chime in with your experience, what you've seen, and with other abilities. All I went through here was electric floors on Constructor, the gadget, the turret, weapon damage, Teddy for the Outlander, and then grenades with lingering energy effect and Shockwave. But there is a ton of other abilities and gadgets out there. And if you have feedback on what actual percent increase in damage you've gotten from them, definitely add it into the comments. And thanks a lot and have an amazing day.